So we're talking about silly season already, and it's not even May yet. Let's talk about one of the rumours. So like I said, we are into silly season quite early this season, and it's a big domino that could potentially fall, and it looks like one driver going from one brand to the other in a mega money move. This is the story of Matt Payne and the potential move to General Motors. Now, if you like these more news-based content on YouTube, give a like and a subscribe to support, be very much appreciated. My last video talking about Chevrolet's downfall of so far this season was sort of along those lines, and this is quite similar. And if you want more news stuff, go over to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, where I post quite daily. So anyway, Matty Payne, currently sitting third in points so far in the 2026 season with 2 wins, 3 poles, and 4 other podiums. Not bad for all rounds so far. Out of his 100 starts he's made in the Supercars Championship, he has 9 wins and 7 pole positions to his name, all in the Grove Racing colours. He made his first Supercars start co-driving with Lee Holdsworth in 2022, and then he went full-time in 2023, where he won on his last race of the season. He's been with Grove since 2021. He was on the mainstream at first that season when he won the Toyota Racing Series in a shortened season with no international drivers whatsoever, and he made names in Australia when he made starts in the Carrera Cup Series full-time for Earl Bamber Motorsport, where he got a win at Townsville. Grove quickly snapped him up for their new junior program that they were starting, and they tried getting him into a supercar basically straight away. They wanted him in a main game car in 2022, but Supercars sort of said no to that, and he had to run in the Dunlop Series at the end of 2021 and the start of the full-time series for 2022, where he got third in that championship. And like I said, he has been at Grove Racing ever since, winning some big races, including 2 Sunday races on the Adelaide 500. He won the Jason Richards Memorial Trophy last year, he won the Enduro Cup last year, and he won the Repco Bathurst 1000 with Garth Tander last year as well. He spent last year basically hunting for those big trophies that you typically win, everything bar the championship, where he got 5th last year. Now apparently, for this move to happen, General Motors are going to have to pay Matty Payne a hell of a lot of money, making him one of the highest paid drivers in the field. Because apparently Chevrolet don't have A grade drivers, according to Barry Ryan. And I disagree to that. They've got Anton De Pasquale. I think he is a pseudo A- grade driver. Aside from that, they don't really have an A grade driver. This would give them an A grade driver along with Anton. And I assume he would be getting other opportunities along with this, stuff overseas. So maybe some GT opportunities with their Chevrolet Corvette, or even some NASCAR starts. I can see him making some O'Reilly Series starts with a part-time car, maybe the JR Motorsports number 9 car. But who knows? For this move to happen in Supercars, I assume he would be going into Team 18, their number 20 car, because David Reynolds so far, yes, he is somewhat high in points, but he's not really flashy or anything like that. He's sort of mid. They don't really need that yet. They've got a mid driver. His name's Jack LeBrock, and he's doing the mid driving quite well, actually. Now, should Matt Payne do this? I don't think so. I think Matt Payne is in a steady spot where he is in Grove Racing. They are building for the future. He's got a good teammate alongside him in Kai Allen that can be his junior underneath him, and he's winning races, so they can be very competitive with Triple Eight in the Teams Championship. I mean, if it wasn't for that loose wheel, I think they would actually be above Triple Eight in the Teams points. The only reason, and I mean the only reason, why Matt Payne should make this move is if Groves go with them. If Chevrolet somehow entice Grove Racing to go to a Chevrolet Camaro, that is the only reason why I would go there to the bow tie if I was Matt Payne. Do I see this happening? Unless they get equal opportunities with Team 18, I don't think so. Because right now they are sort of underneath the homologation team for forward at the moment, but their homologation team is 888. That is a massively high ground to climb over when it comes to trying to beat the homologation team. When it comes to Team 18, that's right now not really a high bar. If they are constantly beating Team 18 but not getting the same levels of data or gear or stuff like that, I don't think Grove would find that deal quite good. It'll be like sort of when 888 moved Chevrolet in 2010. They were constantly beating the Holden Racing team, but they probably weren't getting the same level of equipment that Holden Racing Team was. Holden Racing Team was probably getting S-tier equipment. 888 was probably getting A+ equipment and getting S+ results out of it. But if Groves do stay with Ford and Matt Payne does go, what does Grove do? They don't really have a plan right now. At least when Matt Payne was in the junior ranks, that was their plan. And they had been enticing Kai Allen from this point onwards when he was in his title defense season in the Super 2 series. So they sort of had a plan for replacing Richie Stanaway, who was in that car at the time. Do they have a plan for Matt Payne yet? I don't see a clear-cut plan unless they entice another A-grade driver to that 19 car. And if it was out of all the A-grade drivers to go to Grove, I could only see Cameron Waters doing it. Yes, I know he signed that extension with Tickford, blah, 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 but as we know with Decade Dave, who still has 2 years on his deal, that can be broken. Now, Tickford has been in a rot. They have been competitive, yes, but they have not won a championship since 2015 and not won Bathurst since 2014, because Cameron Waters is probably one of the best drivers in Australian touring car history to do neither of those things. So it depends how thin his patience is with Tickford. He could see Grove winning Bathurst and possibly competing for a championship and think he wants a slice of that pie for them. But what do Tickford do? I know I'm going down a rabbit hole here, but what do Tickford do if they lose Cameron Waters, their ace in the hole? Well, I think they should go with a massive restructure in total. I think they should move Thomas Randall to the 5, because I think considering the 5 is not full-time, I think it's absolute criminal. And I think the number 6 should be a rookie driver. Someone from the Super 2 series, either Lockie Dalton, Zach Best, or one of their Super 2 drivers, Nash Morris and Ruben Goodall. But I'm going on a tangent here. This is about Matt Payne. If this does happen, this will be a big move. Like I said, this will be a lucrative signing. And Chevrolet can say that they have an A-grade driver because they've got a Bathurst winner with shitloads of Gen 3 wins, because they're struggling to have, they don't have, as I said in my last video, they don't have Gen 3 driver winners. They are struggling to find those sort of drivers that can win in a Gen 3 car. Unless Anton De Pasquale finds more form and Jack LeBrock can somehow snag another Matt Stone Racing win, they're going to struggle to do that. Do you see Matt Payne making this big money move? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and while you're down in that area, give a like and a subscribe. Support would be very much appreciated. While you're waiting for the next video, check out one of these 2 videos beside me. I have no idea what the algorithm will pick, and I will see you in the next video, whatever one that may be. Hopefully my nose isn't as stuffy.